Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we have another exciting video. I'm back with Mike and his C43. We're going to be testing it out. We're going to do some draggy testing. We're going to go for a ride in it, just kind of see what it's all about. Mike, any mods on it right now?
No, so it's stock. I mean, it has the AMG performance exhaust. That's the only thing that comes from the factory.
Okay.
Other than that, everything's all AMG OEM parts.
You said you have a resonator delete, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Okay.
Just to give it more of aggressive pop on the upshifts.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. So you can go and walk around this car, check it out. It's a 2019. So this one comes from the factory with 385 horsepower. And if I'm not mistaken, 384 pound-feet of torque. It has a twin turbo V6 engine. This one is the Coupe. Looks really nice and black. We've got the quad exhaust. But yeah, we're gonna draggy test this just so you guys know the conditions. It's about 85 degrees outside. We have 91 octane here. Car and Driver rates this car at 12.5, quarter mile at 111 miles an hour. But given our conditions, I mean, what do you think it'll do out here with given our conditions?
I'll probably say like 107, 106 maybe.
Okay, you think it'll be that big of a difference?
Yeah.
Okay, what about the quarter mile?
And the heat.
And the elevation, yeah, we're about 2,500 feet above sea level. My prediction is it will do a 12.8 at 108 point something. That's my guess.
Okay.
And he's gonna go solo. I'm gonna ride with him first so we can just drive around and check out the car. But he's gonna go solo when he does the draggy runs. So let's go and hop inside.
From a roller dig.
I say we can try a dig just so we can see what it does with me in here too. With me in here, it'll do about 0.2 seconds less and trap about 2 miles an hour less.
Okay.
Because you have the extra weight. I'm about 200, I'm 195. This is our second time in the AMG actually. If you guys haven't seen the first video, we ran the Tesla. So feel free to check that out. Wow, sounds good though.
For being a soft uphold, yeah. This thing, the resonator delete kind of gives it more of a defined sound.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the axle back exhaust, I haven't really touched it just because it's from what the muffler shop was recommending me not to touch it just because it sounds really good as it is. I just kind of was more focused on just the resonator.
And it's probably nice still having the valve function too, where you can like make it quieter and stuff.
Yeah.
You have the valve, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Pretty good.
Yeah, for what it is.
And it's both of us in here too. It probably helps too that it's not as hot today. Well, no. It's 89 degrees actually, so it's getting hot, but we're kind of in the morning time, so we're trying to do it before it gets too hot out.
I know the other day we did it, it was super hot, so I know the car was not liking that.
yeah. The Tesla was like not phased at all, obviously in 100 degrees, but yeah, gas cars definitely suffer for sure.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Oh, you're good. Okay, what do you think it did with both of us in here?
I'm gonna have to go with your prediction.
I'll say 13.2 at 106. All right, let's see what it did.
Okay.
1349 at 104.43 with both of us in here.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. The Dragy says 84 degrees, 2,500 feet elevation, and 4,900 feet DA. So the DA is really bad.
Ah, got you. Okay.
Yeah. But that's with both of us in here, so not a big deal. I mean, honestly, this would be a really good race with Jordan then. Yeah. It'd be a really good race with Jordan. Jordan's launch is pretty quick, believe it or not. I mean, from a dig, he won't be able to take off like that, but in a roll, it'd be pretty good.
Okay.
And then once you get down to that road down there, you can just let me out, and then you can do your quarter mile test in that same spot where you did it.
Okay.
You'll know you'll be done because stop at like 112 miles an hour, because then you know for sure you'll be done by the time you hit 112.
Okay.
And then yeah, you can just come on back and pick me up.
Okay.
So he's gonna go by himself and see what kind of run he does. We're just cruising right now, letting the car cool off after that first run, and see what we can do. Does it have launch control? Have you looked into that? Or do you have to do that like brake torque thing?
I think I might have to do the brake torque thing, if I'm not mistaken.
It doesn't have launch control?
No, not from what I see right here.
I'm sure the comments will let us know.
Yeah. I'm still getting to learn this car, guys.
They're gonna be like,
don't bash me.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's messing it up. I got 11.5 in mine. This is just a stock C43, guys, so relax. AMG going by itself. See what it runs out here in this heat. This part of Mexico is not very good for cars because it gets hot quick. Sounds good though. By the way, guys, I have the M2 over there, and I told him we should try one run from a dig because he's all-wheel drive, just to see how long he can hold the M2 out, because obviously the M2 makes more power, weighs a little bit less, but the M2's rear-wheel drive and he's all-wheel drive. So just for fun, obviously we know the M2's gonna win, but just to see kind of where it stands. That was a pretty decent launch. It's bucking, so it's doing the shifts it's supposed to. Has a nice little sound to it. Like, that's nice, and like that's what I would do. Like, if I had something like that, I would do like a little tiny exhaust mod like that. I wouldn't want to make it crazy and sound stupid. All right, here it comes. Based off of how it did with me the first time, it's probably in the 13s, but I hope it's in the upper 12s, like I guessed. All right, drum roll.
Oh man.
Drum roll time. What'd you do?
All right, so compared to the run we did us together,
okay, 13.1.
That's a pretty big difference compared to last time.
13.1 at 106.55. Okay.
See, I was right.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, car and driver, they always get like the best times possible. And then obviously with 84 degrees, 91 octane and stuff, it's gonna be hard to get that time, but here we go. We got 13.1 at 106.55. Your 0 to 60. Oh, okay. I don't think you launched it very hard. Your 0 to 60 wasn't that quick. It was 4.8. 4.6 with 1 foot rollout. We have to find out this has launch control, because I'm pretty sure it can do better than that. Because even with our conditions, I don't think you should slow it down that much based off of car and driver. Like, it may be like, you know, 3 miles an hour off on track speed and 0.3 off in the quarter mile.
Yeah, because I wasn't too sure. Like, I had it at 2,000 RPM.
Okay.
But I wasn't trying to rev it too much because, like I said, I don't know this car yet. So
yeah,
I don't want it to bob too much and then I'm gonna lose time. I'm pretty impressed with what it does, honestly, for being just a 6-cylinder twin turbo. I'm
gonna do some quick research, see if it has launch control, and then we're gonna do one, just for fun, one dig run versus the M2.
Yep.
Since you have the all-wheel drive. We're not gonna do a roll. I mean,
yeah, I know. It's not gonna be a race, guys.
Yeah, there's no point in wasting both of our gas for that. So, but the dig might be kind of fun. So we're gonna see. You guys, did some research online. It looks like the 2019 C43 does not have launch control. They're basically just saying brake torque it a whole bunch. Obviously, be careful. You don't want to freaking blow something.
No,
but
I know.
but maybe try brake torquing a little bit higher than $2 grand, maybe like 2,500, maybe, or 2,300, and see if that helps your launch.
Okay.
And then we're gonna run the M2 right now.
All
right, guys, getting ready to do our dig race here. He's gonna try to brake torque it a little bit higher than he did last time. I'm gonna use launch control for the M2. As you guys know, the M2 is rear-wheel drive, so we'll see how it does traction-wise. Okay, and then I'm gonna let you honk it off because I got the GoPro and shit to hold. So just let me know when you're ready first, so then I can get my launch control set up.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, go ahead and honk it off. You probably got me to about what, maybe 60 or maybe 50, 40. What do you think?
Roughly the same distance as the Tesla.
Interesting. Yeah, it hooked up pretty decent from a dig.
You want to do one more?
Another dig?
Yeah.
Okay. What RPM did you launch it at that time?
That time I had it close to 3,000.
Did it feel like it launched better?
I felt like, so the draggy test that I did, the 13.1, I had it between 2 and 3. I had it between 2 and 3 RPM.
Okay.
So I feel like if I do between 2 and 3, I feel like I might get a better launch.
All right, go ahead and knock off. That is very interesting. I got really good traction that time. Like, it clawed in pretty good and took off.
I honestly, like, I feel like with the tune on this car, I feel like if I get a really good tune, like, I'm not talking about like, well, if I get like a stage 2 or with downpipes, like that was recommended, and an intercooler system, I feel like this car would be up there with them too.
Yeah, possibly. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Give this video a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.